The first step in the ontology engineering process is to plan the work ahead. The NEON Toolkit offers the GONT plugin, an implementation of the NEON methodology that makes it easier to develop an ontology engineering project plan. The final iteration of the semantic nomenclature was planned using the methodological guidance provided by GONT. The second step in our case study was to set up our ontology network. Our main ontologies are the ATOS ontology, which has been re-engineered from the World Health Organization's classification schema. The BOT+ ontology, which is a domain ontology populated from a database containing all medicines in Spain and developed by ATOS Origin for the General Spanish Council of Pharmacists. The Digitalis ontology, engineered from the official Spanish Pharmaceutical Commercial Products database. The SPC, or Summary of Product Characteristics ontology, which is a model taken from the EU recommendations documents relating to drug descriptions. And finally, the Semantic Nomenclature ontology, an ontology which models the medical products and which acts as a bridge to the rest of the models in the network. The network is also aligned with existing ontologies from within the same domain, such as RxNorm or OpenGalen, among others. We can see the Digitalis ontology here in the NEON Toolkit. One of the main concepts is pharmaceutical product. This class can be seen in the Relationship Visualizer plugin. This provides us with a visual representation of the concept, along with other ontology elements. Another important part of our case study is making semi-automatic alignments between different ontologies that represent drug descriptions. Here, in the Alignment plugin, you can see how we use the Alignment server to generate alignments between two ontologies. Here, we have the Digitalis and the BOT+ ontologies, and it's to these that we have already applied a matching mechanism, or a matching method. The alignments proposed by the plugin are shown in the View Alignment window. In this case, you can see that there are many good quality alignments. For instance, the Digitalis Concept Laboratory is aligned to the BOT+ laboratory, and so on. These alignments can be stored as an OWL ontology, revised by a domain expert, and then used in our ontology network. This semi-automatic alignment approach is especially useful when dealing with large ontologies. As part of our case study objectives, we also tested several NEON plugins for their usefulness during the project. In particular, we tested plugins for ontology alignment, for ontology modularization, partitioning of ontologies, and repairing inconsistencies or incoherences in ontologies. This has been done in order to check their ability to assist in managing large ontologies, such as the pharma ontologies. We also found several other plugins that were relevant to our case study, such as OWLDoc for documentation, as well as the R2O ODemapster plugin, which engineers ontologies from databases. We also did an extensive test of several NEON Toolkit plugins that are themselves designed to help NEON developers to test their plugins. And last but not least, the Semantic Nomenclature web application. This is a showcase application aimed at pharma domain experts, and which searches for aggregated information on top of the underlying ontology network. In this case, we're acting as a domain expert who wishes to search for aggregated information about a product called Roferon. First of all, the user selects the ontology he or she is more familiar with. In this case, it's the Digitalis ontology. Then, using the widget query form, we can enter a query for a specific drug, in this case, Roferon. In a few moments, the results from the Digitalis ontology appear in the Query Results widget. By clicking in one of the results, the details of the selected drug are shown on the Detail widget. Let's assume the user would now like to see the alignments of this medicine within the ontology network. By clicking on the Aligned button, the user is able to see the alignments coming from other ontologies within the network, and is also able to visualize the details of this alignment. It's also possible to compare details relating to the two drugs by simply moving the two widgets closer together. The user can also search for similar products on the Linked Data Cloud. By clicking on the Linked button, the application searches for results on the drug bank linked data endpoint, as can be seen in this view. The user also has the opportunity to view the original resource, or perform an alignment between the original ontology result and this drug bank resource. The alignment is created as a candidate alignment and opens an issue in Cicero. Here, in the Cicero Nomenclature Wiki, we can see that several candidate alignments were created automatically by the web application. From now on, the candidate alignment will be included in the results of future queries in the Semantic Nomenclature web application. And that concludes our demonstration of the Semantic Nomenclature web application.